Okay, Eswatini Water Services is no different from all other utilities, particularly in our continent, in that it is faced with very many challenges. One of them being infrastructure, being able to provide affordable infrastructure to ensure that water services are available to all eMaswati. And this is compounded with the rising cost of infrastructure, and also the climate change that comes with, that gives problems to provision of water services and other such challenges. So we are faced with a lot of challenges, and therefore we have to do some systematic reforms. In fact, the meeting that we're attending here today is actually saying to the African leaders and the African ministers, look at reforms that you will need to do to ensure that you can actually accelerate your goals of achieving the sustainable water access to all of your citizens. So Eswatini Water Services, therefore, is looking at how we can improve our performance, first of all, so that if we can improve our performance, we'll improve our productivity and in turn be able to give access to water services at an affordable rate. So that's one critical item. We are also going to look at how do we partner with financial service providers to ensure that we're able to access finance to ensure that we can provide the very expensive infrastructure that comes with water provision, because the infrastructure for water provision is particularly expensive, particularly in rural areas where the population is sparsely distributed across the country, and provision of water services becomes much more costly. So we have to look at how to ensure that we get affordable financing to be able to do that. The other issue that we're faced with is climate change. So we need to ensure that we are providing systems that are climate resilient, because, as you know, we are facing a whole lot of droughts, and also the cost of providing water services relying heavily on energy, and energy being very costly and causing our service therefore to be significantly costly. What can we do therefore to ensure that we improve that and ensure that we are actually working and providing a service with and providing infrastructure that has thought through the climate changes that are here and those that are yet to come in a way that is a bit more sustainable. So we're looking at issues like that. So we're here to partner and to look at with other development partners such as the African Development Bank, the World Bank, working together with them to look at how can we align our programs with their programs so that we can be able to access finance in a way that's affordable to eMaswati. We are here and we're going to ensure that we make the most of it, and working with the development partners that are here as well. We are going to look at what can we do in terms of partnering, strengthening our partnerships, because they already exist. You'll know that in our country we've got two major projects that we're implementing. One, the Manzini water and sanitation project, which is going to cover 5 Wetingundla. That one is co-financed by our government and also the African Development Bank. We're also doing one in Eswatini, where we are actually connecting the Lavumisa and Hlangano water infrastructure, and that one is being co-financed by our government and the World Bank. So we're saying we're here to ensure that we look at those partnerships to what more can we extract out of them. Key on my agenda as I'm here is to look for technical assistance. We want to ensure that we are doing it right the first time, because water infrastructure is very expensive. So if we can ensure that we have a clear understanding of what is it that we're doing, and we're doing it technically correct, it's important. So we're going to look at what can we do to draw out some more technical assistance, and hopefully